Hello and welcome! We are going to be talking about the recent NieR Automata Anime gaffe that was made regarding the release date, the actual date that the anime is going to be on air. So we're going to go through the whole step-by-step of what happened, how probably things got misunderstood or forgotten about. So let's take a look. First thing, we've got... One moment, please. So this is... Can you see? Yes. I can't see. One moment. Okay. So this is the first email that was delivered to everybody. If you're part of the NieR Automata Anime mailing list or whatever, you'll get these email messages every so often. So this was a message that was sent out talking about a special live stream that was going to be happening on Sunday, December 11th at 6 p.m. So, hi, Jinrui ni eiko ari. Hi. Thank you very much. So, it's likely that they were going to release the date when the anime was going to be released during this program. But, unfortunately... So this is more information on the actual broadcast. So it says that all these people were going to be involved as well. So we have Ishikawa Yui, we have Hanae Natsuki, we have Akiyama Kaoru. So that's 2B9S Pod 153 with also Saito Yosuke and Fuji Shota. So he's the producer of the anime from A1 Pictures, I believe. So they were to be scheduled for this program on Sunday. And this is also some more information about it. Just a special saying that it's a new special announcement program. Special program. So it was supposed to be broadcast from Aniplex, the official Aniplex YouTube channel. And again, it tells you all the people who are supposed to be involved or appearing in the program. And yes, that guy, what was his name? Fuji Shota. He's from A1 Pictures. He's the producer. But unfortunately, so that was back... I don't remember what day it was. I think it was the same day as this. But I don't remember what day that was. I don't know. But anyway... So this was on December 10th, 6:30 p.m. my time. So this is Japan time. So this is where they say, sorry, but the program's not going to go through. They've got some delays in the production of the actual program. But I kind of think that's a white lie. Because the whole point of having this the show was to announce whatever, right? So you can imagine that they're going to announce the actual date of the anime when it's going to be released. So if there were some production delays with the actual anime, they might not be able to meet that deadline. So that's, to me, I think is the most realistic thing, is that there were delays with the actual production in the anime, which further made delays in the special program, and they had to delay the whole entire thing. But from that, there are ripple effects. So this is all on the Japanese side here so far. So this is on the NieR Automata Anime official Twitter and whatnot. Also with Aniplex as well. So there seems to have been some bad miscommunication between the Japanese side and the Western side, who's dealing with all the English updates and news and stuff. So the next thing I want to go to, one moment, let's see where I have it. This is the preview. So next we're going to go into my Twitter. So we're going to go over here. So the first thing that I noticed was this tweet. This thing from Final Weapon. When was this? I'm not sure. I don't know. I posted about it today, but this was probably the 14th? Yeah. So the 14th, that's what they're talking about here. So that is going to be over here. So this is their post about this, I guess. Is that correct? Something doesn't look right. Blech. Hold on. There we go. So this is their post about this. So NieR Automata version 1.1a. Anime premieres January 7th. Yeah, but no. Yeah, but no. So yeah, you can see that they have an updated thing here. It's been updated. So here it says the update. Original. Okay, so this is the original here. So Aniplex of America and Crunchyroll announced the upcoming NieR Automata version 1.1a anime premieres on January 7th, 2023 worldwide. Wow, very nice. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so we're gonna go over to my previews again. One moment. So we're going back down. So what happened was earlier today, these tweets were going out from the official NieR Anime English side. And you can clearly see that it says January 7th. So it says official English account for TV anime NieR Automata. Who even speaks like that? Official English account for TV anime NieR Automata version 1.1a streaming on Crunchyroll January 7th. So this is the new update that they posted early. I want to say they scheduled it for 10 o'clock. All of these are automated updates. So they're using a special program or website to easily organize and schedule the tweets. So unfortunately, after these delays, these previous delays, the Japanese side maybe didn't let the English side know what was going on, and they had already planned ahead of time for all of these tweets and everything. So I think there might have been a huge communication disconnect. It happens, it certainly does, but I think that's the number one thing that happened, is that just somebody didn't get the memo. So this is what went out at 10 o'clock or so. And this is also the tweet that went out at about this. Yeah, so this is the first screenshot that I took, was at 10 o'clock. So this is actually talking about the date, January 7th here. Yeah, again, so this is also Final Weapon. They also posted about it as well. So a ton of other websites and things were posting and talking about this January 7th date. And this is kind of important because let's see. I don't have this prepared right now, so let me see if I can grab it really quick. One moment. Done it. I want to turn this off. Let's turn this off. And then I'm going to open this guy, because I'm done with this. So one moment, please. We're going to go here. Okay. I shall open this. So January 7th. Does anyone know what that might allude to? Or why that date might be kind of special? That they might have really wanted to aim for, to gear towards a release for January 7th. Any idea? Please think, because the page is loading. One moment, please. Almost. And it should be. Yes. Here we go. Alright, so let's go over to this guy. Okay, so you can kinda sorta see it right here. So, January 7, To Be awakens for the first time at 5:13 a.m. bunker time. So that's the reason for probably why this date is so special, is because that was when To Be was first brought online. So it makes sense that they kind of wanted to aim for that date for the anime. It would have been cool, but it might have been impossible for various reasons, just on the production side. I mean, making anime is insane, so everything has to go absolutely 100% or more well. Otherwise, you're gonna come up against like a ton of delays. And yeah, so it's just a nightmare. So that's kind of unfortunate. Moving on. So yeah, that was that main thing here. So everyone was talking about it, this January 7 date. And then suddenly, at about 2 hours later, they started deleting tweets and things. So this is when I noticed. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning for them, looks like. So that's this thing here. This Hootsuite program is what they're using. It helps them to organize their tweets and their profiles, I believe, as well. They can switch it right away at whatever time that they want. So they schedule this specific time that they want a tweet to go out or to change their profile. So this is the profile that was changed afterwards. So before it was, let's see if we can find it. Before, I don't know where it was. Before it was this. And then afterwards they switched it over to done without the date. So that's kind of sad. And also on Crunchyroll as well. This was their announcement. So this is where a lot of people, I think, were getting their information first. Was from Crunchyroll, probably, because they had also written it. So sub airtime January 7, time to be announced. That's kind of weird. Why would it be a time to be announced? Wouldn't it still be January 7th? That doesn't make any sense. But anyway, so yeah, after that they amended it to be this one. So both to be announced. So that's pretty sad. So again, we can go through a little bit of my tweets. So this is when I was trying to figure it out. It was on the way to work. All the time, whenever these things happen, it's always when I'm like on the way to work. So either I'm walking or I'm sitting on a train forever. So this was my whole thread about this thing. So it started my thing. I first saw the Final Weapon thing. I don't know why I saw them. I don't even know who they are, but anyway. So I saw their post about it. I'm like, what the heck's going on? So I was like, this has not been officially announced yet, so I would take this information with a grain of salt. So what I was coming here with is that on the Japanese side, there was absolutely no word about a specific date when the anime was going to be released. So I knew that had not been announced yet, so I was very shocked that the English side was all of a sudden announcing a date for the anime. So I'm like, typically I'm very, very skeptical when I hear things like this. So my first gut instinct was that this was not accurate and that something was wrong. So I knew that. So there was no official announcement, so therefore you can't take that as fact. So that's what I was thinking, and then I was trying to dig more into it, and I found the first post from Crunchyroll stating that yes, it's January 7th, and then other people were telling me yes, it's official. It is January 7th. And I'm still like, well, okay, so that's what a bunch of people are saying, but still there's no word from Square Enix or Aniplex themselves. And I'm talking about the Japanese side, because I know that I didn't see it before, but there were some posts from the English Aniplex. I think it was Aniplex of USA, I believe was their official title. I believe they also posted the January 7 date, but they also retracted that later on. But I'm coming from the standpoint of the Japanese side. So Square Enix and Aniplex here did not announce anything, so it's very probable that there could be some inaccurate information going around. So I was trying to tell people to relax and just wait for official statements. So, and that's when I took to looking at this Twitter account. So my first instinct was that this was a fake account, just because of like the people, how few people are following them and how few people they're actually following. Like, they're not followed by anyone. So they're actually following people, and they have a couple like fans and stuff, but no one of any like official standpoint is following them. So that was my huge hang up with that. Not followed by anyone you're following. So that means like Yoko, Saito, anyone from Square Enix Japan, anyone from Aniplex Japan, no one was actually following them. So that was my first hang up, to say, okay, so if this is supposed to be an official site, then they should be followed by at least somebody from the official side. And since there was nobody, that just seemed really weird to me. And plus, the name that they used here was a little bit different than the Japanese. Because, let's see if I can pull it up quick. I probably can't, but let's try. We shall try. So this is the Japanese Twitter account. So you can see it's NieR Anime. So let's just copy and paste. I guess you can't. NieR Anime. Oops. It's a capital A with anime, all in caps with underscore for all of them. And this is NieR. Oh, A's together. So NieR A's together, underscore, anime lower caps, and then EN. So I think what they were going for is that since this guy had the A alone with 2 underscores, that they didn't want to have 3 underscores. So they wanted to have a relatively similar name, but also differentiate it from, I don't know, not having too many underscores. But just the fact that it was like they changed the style, it made me question that the authenticity. It made me question the authenticity. I can't even say that word. Authenticity of this account. So that was one of the things that worried me. So from there, where was I going? Oh, yeah. So this is when I figured out that yes, this is an official account, but they obviously scheduled tweets to post that shouldn't have been posted because this January 7, I don't know, air date was changed and the English side was not made awares. So that's unfortunate. So, yes, anyway, I'm talking for 20 minutes. Sorry. But the main thing is that it's not really any one person's fault. I think I was beginning to start I was beginning to point fingers a little bit on the English side, saying, "What the hell are you doing? This is your job, you know." My job also is dealing with a lot of scheduled tweets and stuff like that. So if you mess up a single date or a number somewhere, you're screwed. So you really have to double and triple and almost quadruple check your data and stuff, but otherwise you could be in big trouble. But after thinking about it more, I just think it's a typical mistake on the Japanese side of miscommunication. And that's probably bad to say as well. I mean, that would also be pointing fingers at the Japanese side. Oh, somebody fucked up over there, you know. But I don't know. I just think that that's probably the most likely thing that happened. That someone somewhere along the communication line, the memo was not passed, and the main memo just continued to flutter around various websites. And that's what happens, you know, you gotta be on the ball. So, especially when things change all of a sudden. So, with whatever delay happened, you know, they probably weren't expecting that. Especially if they had already planned a live stream. Yeah, they were not expecting a delay. So, I'm really kind of curious to what degree this delay is. I don't know. I really don't think it has anything to do with the actual production of that live stream, because it has to be related to the actual production, because that's what they wanted to announce, really. They wanted to show something new, and they wanted to give us a release date, an air date to look forward to the anime. And yeah, so if the actual anime production was falling behind, they wouldn't be able to do any of that. So, to me, I think that's what happened. So, anyway, whenever you come across something like this, just try to be really vigilant and double check your sources, triple check your sources, and even official accounts could make mistakes. So you kind of have to be a little bit careful just to kind of get the feel that something doesn't seem right here. But anyway, so hopefully this helped some people figure out what was going on, get a little bit more of an understanding of what's going on, what might have happened. See, I don't know 100%, but this is just my gut feeling of what happened and why. So once we hear more information, I will probably be talking about it, writing about it. So until then, please stay tuned. Hi. The end. Goodbye. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye. I shall wave to you. I shall wave to you. Bye-bye, matane. Irashai. No! Oyasumi nasai. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Goodbye. I'm going to bed. Bye-bye.